Gun, gun. Sahad. Sahad. Here we go. Here we go. 180. On one, ready? Sahad. Here we go. Sahad. Let's get set. Sahad. 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 Here we go. Sahad. Here we go, here we go. Sahad. One, ready? Sahad. On one, ready? 180. Here we go, here we go. Cut. On one, ready? Sahad. Gun, gun. Sahad. Sahad. Here we go. Sahad. Here we go. Turbo. Let's get set. Sahad. Here we go. Sahad. Here we go, here we go. 180. Here we go, here we go. Sahad. Gun, gun. Sahad. Turbo. On one, ready? Set! Here we go. Set! On one, ready? Set! On one, ready? Set! Here we go. What is that? Let's get set. 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 Set.
It's week 16 of the National Football League, and we've got C.J. Uzomah. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Orchestrating the offense will be a man who, of course, won a national title back in his days at Clemson, Deshaun Watson.
And it felt like in watching the game tape, he got everyone involved last week.
He was a manager.
He really was. That's a great way to put it because they ran the ball some. They threw it accurately. One touchdown pass, so he didn't, break the bank doing that, but he didn't throw any interceptions. That's the bottom line. That's why a defense loves a quarterback like that. Doesn't put them in bad situations.
An early statement on the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down. Watson now to throw.
Pass complete to Judy on the out route.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
Currently number 1 in the NFL against the run.
And I know, just like me, you're fired up about this one because this is the irresistible object and the immovable force. They're going head-to-head, number 1 versus number 1. I've talked about that running backs renaissance for a while. Can they slow these guys down? Where's my helmet? I want to play.
Jeez, you are fired up. Something's got to give. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys that have a little extra pep in their step, you go to them early and often. A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical. They've been crisp. And as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nyheim Hines.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Now the Bengals make their way out on offense for the first time, led by their 5th-year quarterback out of LSU, Joe Burrow.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of the season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
The Bengals at 12-2 now on the year. And they've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, these two teams hooking up for the second time this year. They first met back in October, Week 7. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one, so they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati.
And this is caught at the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. It's a gain of 34.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from inside the 20, here's
open man is Uzomah. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
And down here, first and goal, if it's not there, don't force it. You've got at least 2, if not 3 more shots at it. So that's a wise move to get rid of it.
Shotgun handoff to Brown here. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here, brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick.
Touchdown, Bengals. Tyler Boyd, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy.
And it's 3rd and 5.
You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
The start of the second quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now it's Watson. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson, what a season he continues to have, his 15th sack of the campaign.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage, but right there they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward, and how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up.
Get set.
From the gun, here's Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Corey Bojorquez now to punt this one away.
Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10.
The Bengals offense and Jamar Chase set to take over once more. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently 2nd in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Now Burrow.
As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well, and let the opponent deal with that.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Burrow will throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Here we go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Now it's Burrow. Got a man. It's Brown. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. The Bengals bring out their punter now.
Back deep, Nyheim Hines.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And fights through one man. It'll be a 41-yard punt. Give him 5 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now Watson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson.
That pass complete to Moore.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They run with Hines, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes I forget how much information he has to go through before the ball's even snapped. But what a diagnosis right there. Saw the play, shot through the gap like a rocket, and ends up spilling it for a loss.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12.
Here's Watson. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw, Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be tackled after a gain of 4. Still 3 yards short. 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Here we go.
And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front, the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. And when you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
He's going to have the first down and then some.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase.
His 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And the Browns going to go on offense one final time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Watson.
That's going to be caught by Judy.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
Here's Watson. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So,
well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Gun. Dad. 11 empty. Dad.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. There's a short one caught by Uzomah. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play, and that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
They'll set up to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. The kick by Elliott is good.
Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
To throw is Watson.
Complete on the quick throw to Moore.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
He'll get this up to about the 44.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Here's Hines. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline.
Well, the home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open throughout.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right? No. On the pickup there, it'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle. middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
Open man is Higgins, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45.
First catch of the game by Higgins, and he's got his guys a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9.
Looking deep here for Chase.
And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score.
Jamar Chase
with touchdown number 20 on the year.
And the Bengals add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he's going to be stopped to an abrupt halt. Cleveland offense making their way out. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. They set up the screen to Chubb. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Watson. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 44-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Watson looks to throw again. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Watson now to throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. Again, it's Watson.
Right back to Njoku.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. Now it's Watson.
The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And the Browns are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game. That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Well, this offense and their wideout headed back onto the field. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And some room to maneuver. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try to eat some clock with Mixon. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Ball on the 39. Here's a 2nd and 5.
Again, it's Mixon. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Now it's Burrow. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And, oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
On one, ready? 11, Thomas. Here we go. Side.
Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10. On the delay, it's Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Now it's Burrow. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Partner, I like the play call coming right after a tackle for a loss because this is an obvious passing situation, but instead they fooled them a little bit with the screen, and they wound up getting back what they lost and then a little bit more.
3rd down, here's Brown. And he will have a Bengals 1st down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it.
Get set.
Burrow down to a knee, and that should be the final act of this one.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
Here we go. Shot. Here we go, here we go. Shot. Here we go, here we go. Shot. Gun, gun. Side. 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 Here we go. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Side. Let's get set. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Here we go. What is that? On one. Ready? Side. Here we go. Here we go. Side. Gun, gun. Side. Turbo. On two. Ready? Side. Here we go. Turn. On one. Ready? Side. Here we go. 180. Let's get set. Side. Here we go. Side. Here we go. Here we go. Side. 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 Start. Start. Start.
It's week 17 of the NFL, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Broncos and the Bengals.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off and running at Paycor Stadium. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Second and 6 coming up here. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
He's got it. Room to run. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Oh, the fumble jumps out of bounds. What a break there for the offense. Now on 4th down, it's Trenton Gill out to kick it away. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And that's out. We're just waiting for the spot. They're going to say it cleared the sideline over top the 14. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
It's a 21-yard gain, and it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. He fires one deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And now they face 2nd down.
Gun. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. He'll get this one to Brown. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. Throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here we go.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up.
Dot.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Launches one deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line.
On the set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage. What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. Trenton Gill out there again to punt this away. Charlie Jones on the Bengals return. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He spins right by him, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Bengals and Jamar Chase about to take over on offense once again. And with just 2 games to play, he's sitting atop the league in touchdown receptions this season. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man.
This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions.
Come on. Check. Hey. Check.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Finds his man en route complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Play action with Nix. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
We're a quarter of the way. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Cut by Sutton. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start to fight back with their first points of this game. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he gave it his best to get to the 25, just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. That is caught downfield on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
On 1, ready?
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Stop.
Running for the first time with Joe. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Broncos corral it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Give to Williams from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss. The rookie from Michigan there that time.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Reload.
On second down, a run with Williams. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Nix from the gun. Completed to Sutton. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short of that first.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. And all he needed was one more stride. He's out at the 2-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Here we go, set, go, go.
They'll look to run with Williams. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Go.
Now Nix. On him quick, and they bring him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Third and goal, here's Nix. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Bengals and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he'll bring it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get some late points and the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Ready.
Nix. Mims with the grab. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Now Nick's on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first.
Come on, set.
Nick's with it on first. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll throw again. Nick's. It's taken in by Williams. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Set.
Out of the gun, it's Nick's. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Nick's. He's got it over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts.
Go.
2nd and 3. That's incomplete left side. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw, here's Nick's. This gets the 1st and more.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideout. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. He put some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. So it'll be 2nd down.
Gun. Stop. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He's looking deep once again. He makes the catch. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Stop.
First down, Burrow to throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Stop.
To throw again, it's Burrow. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing for the end zone. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the 3rd quarter. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 46. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he works this to the 38 before going down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's Mixon on second down. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. The Broncos. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10.
Here we go.
Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a 5-yard gain, and that brings up 3rd and 7. Nix from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Broncos will have a first down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Check, Panther, rig it, roll, ready.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Nix looking to throw. Finds his man en route, complete. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Trenton Gill, the one to kick it away. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one, headed for the sideline. So this one carries all the way to the sideline and out. No chance. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Time.
Burrow. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here we go.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Play action now. Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Get set.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This one taken in by Chase. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And this one doesn't go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We'll see what they come up with.
Here we go. Side.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And this is the 2nd time he's been brought on to kick it. And the fair catch made here at the 15. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos are going to take over with a lot of field ahead of them. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Nix. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So 2nd down coming up.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Finds Mims. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap to Nix. And the Bengals are too much. They take him down. They'll bring out the punter here. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainer's headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he takes this ahead to the 40-yard line before going down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here's a give. Fullback headed up the gut. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Burrow from the gun. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punting unit out now. And he'll try to hit this one well. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos offense all set to go. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete to Mims. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Hey, alert, alert.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. Second and 6 coming up here. Throwing here, Nix. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Let's go now. Huh.
Back to throw it. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
He's on the move. He's running for it. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Broncos losing by 4.
On the set.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Set. Hut it.
Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Free inside the 30. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Looking to throw it. Mims with the grab. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
Panther 60.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock still running. He's got it. Room to run. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. All play now. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Now to throw. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos jump in front late.
Panther, rig it. Roll, reload.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Cade. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Got a man. Uzama has it. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
On 2, ready?
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and
Here we go.
short.
Dot.
To throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be third and short coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Here he is to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on third down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. Fourth down coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
Back to throw. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
Looking for the back that time. So it's second down coming up.
Here we go. Dot.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Go.
He'll look to throw it. He's on the move. He's on the move. Now a timeout, and there may be time for 2 plays here, Brock, but a quick short one does them no good. They got to go for broke here. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Setting up to pass. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. One final shot here. That's caught for the 1st. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. So in the jungle, the Bengals take the win. And there was...
Here we go. Dot. Let's get set. 180. On one, ready? Start! Here we go. Start! 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 On two. Start! Here we go, here we go. Start! On one, ready? Start! Here we go, here we go. Start! On one, ready? Start! On one, ready? Start! Gun, gun! Start! 42. Here we go. Start! Here we go. Start! Let's get set. 180. On one, ready? Start! On one, ready? Start! Here we go. Start! Here we go, here we go. Start! Here we go, here we go. Start! Gun, gun. Start! Start! On one, ready? Start! Here we go. White 80. On one, ready? Start! Here we go. Start! On one, ready? Start! Let's get set. Start. Here we go. Start. Here we go, here we go. Turbo. Here we go, here we go. Start. 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 Start.
It's Week 18 of the NFL, and we've got C.J. Uzomah. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started.
And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. They go play action with Wilson.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. George Pickens, the intended target.
And it's 3rd and short.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. You talk about this Bengals defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
That'll go for a gain of 7. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short.
Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away.
Charlie Jones deep for Cincinnati.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines.
Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance, because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win.
Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10
at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
The Bengals had 14-2 heading into this final week, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late, winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, And we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
And Burrow going to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one into the hands of Burton. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here we go.
Second down and a yard. Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Burton. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jamar Chase with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that touchdown reception, number 23 for him on the year, it's going to tie him with Randy Moss for the most touchdown catches in a single season. And able to get this out to the 25. The Steelers offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And you can see he leads the league in rushing as he enters this final week. So we'll see how involved they want him to be here in this regular season finale. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Now a first down carry for pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're open to do it consistently. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They'll run again with Harris. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Harris running straight ahead. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 29. 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Third down turns to first with that 5-yard pickup.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a first down.
On the give, this is Harris. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. A short one there to Freiermuth. And out of bounds right around the 20. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And I think the ball's out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. The rushing numbers for Wilson may be down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now it's Wilson. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line.
Logan Wilson, the one who got in there and dropped him to the ground. And this is a quarterback who's already had success on the ground in this first half, but this time they're able to hem him in.
And it's always different when you rush a mobile quarterback as opposed to a guy you know will be right back in the pocket. In this case, you got to make sure the inside pressure and the outside pressure match, and maybe even a second wave to make sure if he squirts free, you've got someone to tackle him.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, I could spin this negatively as he just got back to the line of scrimmage, but when you really analyze it, he took away a big play for the defense, made it an uneventful run because he avoided a sack and didn't lose yardage.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Oh, a good-looking return setup here. Darius Phillips on the loose. He will score. Touchdown, Bengals. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Steelers' offense and running back Najee Harris set to take over once more. As we take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns, he is right up there amongst the best in the NFL. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. A good passing down here, and they send 3 receivers to the right of the formation on 2nd down. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts.
as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing is Wilson. It's brought in by Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. To throw is Wilson. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Richie James, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals going to take over late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
It got his man complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Going for Burton, and he's got it. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
11.
Now Burrow. Here's a diving catch right side.
And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown.
Jamar Chase
in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Bengals would extend their lead here just before halftime.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Final play of the half. It's Wilson.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visit.
Hey, we get it. No time to waste. Playoffs starting next week. We skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3.
And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
And they'll begin here with a run by Brown.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
On 1, ready?
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. These two teams met in Cincinnati earlier in the year with the Bengals coming out on top. So if they can win here in Pittsburgh, they'd be able to claim the season sweep.
Over the middle, complete. It's Burton.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 21. And with the yardage picked up on that last throw, that's going to move him over 4,000 yards passing for the season. And even in today's age of offense, that's a number that's meaningful to quarterbacks. It's not an easy plateau to get to.
To the air again, Burrow steps away to his left. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Harris, and he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
Here's Wilson.
Has his man. That's James.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. Wilson. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Wilson. That is caught. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now Wilson.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now it's Wilson.
That throw finds Pickens in the end zone. Touchdown Steelers.
A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers get a bit closer.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22. The Bengals offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And as we enter the final weekend of the season, you can see his name right up there atop the league in terms of touchdown receptions this year. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Burrow looking to pass.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Holding offense.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center.
Here we go.
Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Looking deep here for Chase.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Now he's into the clear again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD.
Jamar Chase.
87 yards.
And the Bengals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Elliott on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Strong running at the 30.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The home team's offense and Russell Wilson headed back onto the field.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Pittsburgh. The Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Wilson.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Now Wilson. And smartly going into the slide there, Wilson has enough for the first. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Back to throw. Wilson.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at second down. They run with Samaje's younger cousin. This is LaMichael Pirine.
And he'll get this down only to the 18. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Operating from the gun, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jesse Bates.
And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line.
Here we go.
Now 2nd and 9.
They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's Burrow. It got his man complete.
The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game.
Here we go.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. They try to eat some clock with Mixon, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
On 1, ready?
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
11 MT tank.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. So 1st and 2nd down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
Out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Now Austin. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. From the shotgun, Wilson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Throwing is Wilson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 5.
Here's Wilson to throw. Throw left side complete. That's James. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's James. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To throw is Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Russell Wilson. A 3-yard touchdown run.
And the Steelers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the Bengals hands team. And they're going to hang on and win this game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
Yeah, it's fun to kneel down in front of your home crowd, but when you go on the road, that band of brothers attitude, right? Just us against the world and get it done. How happy are they?
I remember a coach at a previous stop telling me, you get a win on the road, doesn't matter the opponent, get out of there like you stole something. And they did in this one. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception.
Here we go. Start. Here we go, here we go. Start. Here we go, here we go. Start. On one, ready? Start! 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 On one, ready? 180. Gun, gun. Start. Start. Here we go. Turbo. Here we go. Start. On one, ready? Start. On one, ready? What is that? Let's get set. Start. Here we go. What is that? Here we go, here we go. Start! Here we go, here we go. Start! Start! On two, ready? Turbo. Gun, gun. Start. Start. Here we go. Start. Here we go. Start. Let's get set. Start. Here we go, here we go. Start. Here we go, here we go. Start. 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 we go. Set. On one, ready? Turn. Here we go, here we go. Set. Here we go, here we go. Set. Gun, gun. Set. Set. Here we go. Set. Here we go. Set. On two. Let's get set. 180. Here we go. Start. Here we go, here we go. Start. Here we go, here we go. 180. Gun, gun. Start. Start. On one, ready? Start. Here we go. Start. Here we go. 42. Let's get set. Start. On one, ready? Start. Here we go. Start. On one, ready? Start. Here we go, here we go. 180. On one, ready? Start. On one, ready? Start. Here we go, here we go. 180. Gun, gun. Start. Start. On one, ready? Start. On one, ready? Start. Start. Dot. Dot. Dot.